Henry David Thoreau's legacy, living authentically and boldly. Throughout this series, we've journeyed with Henry David Thoreau through his experiment at Walden Pond, his reverence for nature, and his bold call to conscience in Civil Disobedience. But beyond his writings, Thoreau left us with something even more enduring, a legacy of authenticity. He was a man who lived as he believed, courageously, simply, and unapologetically. Today, in the final part of our series, we explore the lasting lessons of Thoreau's life and philosophy, how he continues to inspire us to live authentically, boldly, and with uncompromising integrity. Lesson 1. The power of authentic living. Thoreau was not interested in living up to society's expectations. He cared only for truth. He once said, "If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music which he hears, however measured or far away." This is the heart of Thoreau's message. Live by your own truth, not by the world's demands. In a world of conformity, authenticity is rebellion. Lesson 2. Bold simplicity. Thoreau's 2 years at Walden Pond were more than an escape. They were a statement. He showed that simplicity is strength. He cut away the noise of society so he could hear the voice of truth more clearly. His life reminds us that we often do not need more, we need less. Fewer distractions, fewer possessions, more presence. His legacy calls us to simplify so that we can live more deeply. Lesson 3. Courage in the face of criticism. Thoreau's choices were not always popular. He was mocked for his retreat into solitude, criticized for his resistance to authority, and dismissed by some as eccentric. But he stood firm. For Thoreau, the approval of others mattered little compared to the approval of his own conscience. He challenges us to ask, do I live for the crowd's applause or for the quiet peace of knowing I stayed true to myself? Lesson 4. Influence beyond his time. Thoreau died in 1862 at just 44 years old, but his words traveled far beyond his short life. His call for simplicity inspired movements of minimalism and intentional living. His reverence for nature influenced the rise of environmentalism and conservation. His essay on civil disobedience shaped world-changing leaders like Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. Thoreau's legacy proves that a single life, lived with integrity, can echo across centuries. Lesson 5. Living boldly today. What does Thoreau's legacy mean for us? It is a call to live deliberately, to slow down, to reflect, to choose authenticity over conformity, and conscience over comfort. It means daring to step away from the noise of the world long enough to hear our own truth, and then having the courage to live it, no matter the cost. Thoreau invites us to ask ourselves, am I living the life that is true to me, or merely the life expected of me? Conclusion: the freedom of truth. As we close this series, Thoreau leaves us with a timeless challenge. Live authentically, live deliberately, live boldly. He reminds us that freedom is not merely political or social, it is spiritual. It is found in aligning our lives with truth, simplicity, and courage. Thoreau's words still resonate. Rather than love, than money, than fame, give me truth. May his legacy inspire us to live not for appearances, not for approval, but for truth, the only path to real freedom.